Hi, my lovely people. So, y'all, we're going to jump right into this one, okay? We got to talk about Peach today. Now, I've been sitting back and I've been watching and I've been looking at all the shorts. I've been looking at the cleaning videos. I was just recently looking at a short over there where they went to the fair, festival, carnival, something of that nature. And I'm going to tell you, I have seen no trace that this woman has had a baby. Now, every cleaning video, I mean, she's showing the whole house. She's showing the counters. We haven't seen a bottle. She's reorganizing every freaking pantry, every freaking closet in the house. And we haven't seen any baby clothes. We haven't seen a baby towel. We haven't seen a baby blanket laying around. We have seen absolutely nothing, okay? And this is the same woman who was just dancing on here with a bloated gut, talking about that she was having a baby after being blessed of losing twins in a miscarriage. Y'all, we can't make this up. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I was really trying to give Peach the benefit of the doubt, okay? There was a lot of people in my comments and y'all was like, girl, you know she didn't have no baby. You know this was for clout. This was, a ploy. And I'm serious. I tried to give her a benefit of the doubt because like I told you guys, baby, she was pregnant. She came on saying he was going to have a disability. She didn't show the birth. She didn't show anything. And then she pops up with this huge baby breastfeeding one day and it was baby. So I was hoping that was going to happen. But I'm just like, okay, at this point, I'm seeing absolutely nothing that says that there was a baby born. All we have seen is a belly. All we've seen is a belly and a leaky boob, which her boobs are leaking all the time because she's steady breastfeeding. Those are the only things. And I'm going to tell y'all, if someone has to lie about a pregnancy, a miscarriage, or being pregnant, wearing fake bellies and do all of that, that means they maybe need to go and seek out a mental hospital. That means that somewhere along the lines, they lost a few marbles and are totally sick, okay? This is some stuff that you would see on a show of a woman who cannot conceive or has lost, numerous babies, and then they go out and they kidnap kids from a hospital. That's the crazy stuff that you would see when you make up pregnancies. So I really didn't want to believe it. But it's coming to a point where, Peach, if you can make a video where you kissing, hugging, where you out there and you're getting your hair done for 8 hours and making 17 shorts, paying your mama to do your laundry and everything above, don't you think that all those comments that people leave and say, where's your baby? How's your pregnancy? And everything like that, it's time for you to answer. Because, see, I get real sick and tired of subscribers saying, well, no one has to live their life on camera, which is true. I've said that. But if you get on here and you are bragging, ooh, look what the Lord gave me. He blessed my womb with another baby right after I have a miscarriage of twins. Then, yeah, you are already exposing stuff. Number one, that we don't know about. Number two, that we don't have to care about. And number three, if you kept your mouth closed, we would never have questions of where's the baby. This is giving me some really Jacksons of Atlanta vibes. I mean, only thing that's different is Peach has not addressed it. But something is going on that is fishy and is funny. Because let's just keep it all the way real. Peach does not have a huge home, okay? She has a lot of people that have to fit in that small home that she's renting, okay? So therefore, if there was a baby in play, there'd be baby stuff laying around. We know that Peach is not a woman that likes to clean. She's dirty, she's filthy, she's nasty. She shows it in her home. If wood ain't picking it up, it ain't getting cleaned up, okay? So we would have seen something, some sort of bottle, some sort of rattle, some kind of blanket. And it's getting to the point that I am almost like, okay, Peach, you are really mentally sick. You are sick. You were on here in a public restroom, dancing, diving, rubbing that belly, and sending, like I said, Tennessee whiskey style. That's what she was doing. But now it ain't no baby. You going to the fair. You going to get your hair done. You at the casino 90% of the time. So at what point in time, like I said, if there was a child or a baby, what is she like, massive pump during the day? What is she doing? Because unless the baby is straight up bottle fed and she done gave up on the, breastfeeding thing. Because, let me just keep it real quick. Peach only presses the breastfeeding button when she's down on views. When she needs a shock value, that's when she whips it out in public so that she has something to talk about and hope that someone says something about her or to her so that she can have more content. That's typically what it is. So if there was a baby, she must have just given up on breastfeeding. I was about to say birth control, but we know that she ain't on no birth control whatsoever. That's why the kids keep her coming. So really the bottom line is, when did you have time to give birth? Because you never stayed off the internet. When did you have time to get any of this done? And it seems as though you're never at home. So I don't know when you're with this baby, or, if you just are saying you having another baby. Maybe she rolled baby up in a blanket, stuck him under her belly, and just said, I'm having another baby. Because at this point, calling the kid baby, ooh, baby. Yeah, he might be a little confused about what his name is in the future. But anywho, I mean, y'all, I was hoping that I wouldn't come to this conclusion. I was hoping that it was, just some foolery and she would pop up with it. And I went back also and I was looking at some of her pregnancy pictures. Every time that she got on here, she was getting bigger and bigger. And it wasn't in a small increment. It was like she went from like this picture right here where the belly was sitting low, and wasn't that big and looked as though, hey, the baby done dropped. It's about to come out anytime, to putting up a short where her stomach was sitting all the way up top of her chest and it was looking like it was perfectly round. And I'm still to this day going to say, a person that has 6 kids, their belly is never going to be perfectly round. We know, girls, ladies, if you're not, one of the girls that are very small and get pregnant and stick out like a, ball or something, you're going to have some kind of saggage. You're going to have some kind of skin. It's going to be I'm just going to call it an overlay. Girl, you're going to have an overlay. And that's just the truth. And Peach had no overlay. It was like, oh, look at my belly. It's perfectly round and it's sticking up. See, I don't know what's going on. Maybe, Peach, you are over there drinking something, like Wood does in his Solo Red Cup, that is making you go a little whack. Because, honey, it's just not adding up. And at this point, I feel like she needs to tell her subscribers and the world what exactly is going on. Because, see, she had no problem to get on here and say, hey, y'all, if y'all want me to buy a house, then y'all need to cash at me $1. And she claimed she got $19,000 from it. But yes, she didn't buy a house. But she got on here to brag and say, I'm in a whole total tax bracket. I'm better than y'all. Guess what, y'all? I owe 6 figures to the IRS. So right there, why would you even say that you want someone to cash app you to buy a home, knowing dang on well if you got a tax bill, then if you go buy a home, you can't. You can't own a home because they would put it in a tax lien, especially if you owe 6 figures. We know that you are close to owing the IRS. Y'all might want to look it up. Some people out here got it. I'm just going to say hint. I'm going to tell y'all everything is Googleable. You owe almost $300,000 in taxes, girl. You ain't going to plan on paying them off. And you're going to keep on being on this social media kick. And you're going to keep on being on here telling people to cash app you for things so that you think the IRS can't track them. I'm going to almost guess that Peach just stopped filing taxes at this point. But that is neither here nor there. See, when you get to talking about Peach, you can go way off into the conversation. What I need to know is, do y'all think she had a baby, yes or no? So that we can close this chapter. I'm going to see y'all in the comments.